Today I'm doing an unboxing of the Prevail 2 helmet. I got this at my local bike shop, Bill's Bike Shop. Thanks, Mark, for getting it for me. So let's open this thing up and see what the features are and compare it to my old helmet. So we're going to be comparing this to my old helmet. I have a Prevail right here. This is an older version, and this is about 6 or 7 years old from what I can remember. So let's open this baby up. So this helmet, I was surprised. It does not say it on the website. I could not find any information on this on the website, but this helmet actually weighs, it says 260 grams. Now, the advantage of this helmet is that it's got the MIPS, it's got the Angie. My old helmet, this is the Prevail, simply did not have the MIPS in it, didn't have the Angie. So this helmet, my old helmet, weighed 215 grams, and that is a really light helmet. One of the things I liked about it was super light. On the website, there's nothing on their website giving you the weights. So you actually have to look on the box to find out how much they weigh. This one weighs 260. So compared to this, actually the Prevail 2 is actually, you know, it's funny, you can actually feel it a little bit heavier, 50 grams heavier than their older version. However, you do get the MIPS with it and the Angie plus the MIPS. So let's talk about that. Number one, it's a little heavier. However, another helmet that I was using was the Bontrager WaveCell Spectre, and this was 341. So compared to this one feels ultra light. All right, so one of the reasons why I bought this helmet was because I was previously using the Bontrager Spectre helmet with the WaveCell, which I still actually do like. I think it just feels like one of the safest helmets. However, it did not. It weighed a lot. So during cyclocross and things like that, I wanted a lighter helmet on my head, so I got this. So number one, it's a lot lighter. Number two, the vents. This helmet actually has these ports right here, right in your forehead, so the wind can come in on the forehead, which is a great feature. A whole lot of vents here, and the vents that come out of the back, you could see, will help smooth that air and let it flow over your head. The previous helmet that I had, you could see, had no vents in the front, and the WaveCell actually blocked the vents. And one of the features of that helmet that I actually did not like, and I didn't know until I was out on the road, was sometimes you have a little scratch on your head. Sometimes you just reach over and put your finger in there and scratch. You couldn't do that with the WaveCell. So there's that. The second thing is this helmet, compared to my old helmet right here, actually has the MIPS technology. And what that means is essentially when you hit your head, the helmet should shift a little bit to help absorb the force. And it's basically this little piece of plastic in there that you can see that allows the head to be secured to the inner part of the helmet, and the helmet should be able to shift a little bit if you should impact the ground. The last feature that I got for this, and this is something that I think is a great idea that no helmet has, even this one, is sure, it can protect you when you hit your head, but it's got this little thing on the end here called the Angie. And what that means is that if the helmet detects that you've hit the head hard enough or had an accident, that suddenly it reports back to your loved ones that you've had an accident. So that is a fantastic feature. So, and for the most part, I'm going to be using this during hot summer months. I'm going to be using it during cyclocross. I may use it when I ride by myself. I still think this is a fine helmet for when it's winter time, when you're going downhill really fast. That would be a great helmet. So that is the unboxing. If you have a helmet like this, whether you love it or hate it, if you find things that are an advantage for it or a disadvantage, let me know in the comment section down below. And of course, the most important part of a test is what do these things actually look like on your head? And that is what it looks like. Now some people will complain about these helmets that you cannot adjust this piece here. That doesn't ever seem to be an issue with me. This one has the old-fashioned snaps, and I actually just personally like those much better. This one has this magnetic snap here that you're supposed to be able to do with just one hand, just like so. It just fits like a magnet. There it goes. So there you go, just like that, and it just pops right off. I always thought this was reinventing the wheel, and also you can actually tell that this buckle weighs more than these buckles, so I think these buckles would be fine. So this is how it looks on my head. This is the Prevail 2. Compare that to the old Prevail, which looks a little taller on the head here. So this is what the old Prevail looked like, and you can see from the side. And this is what the Wave Cell, the Bontrager helmet looks like. And you can literally tell when you put these things on the head that this helmet right here, the Prevail 2, even though it's heavier than its older siblings of yesteryear, the Prevail 2 is really a really light helmet, and I think this is going to work really well for me. Now, one thing about this helmet that seems to bother people, it doesn't really bother me that much, but I'm going to show you, is where the straps come out of the helmet. The Prevail 2, the straps come out real wide to the helmet, so the straps are going to be on the outside of your sunglasses, whereas on other helmets the straps are real close to your face. So the advertising from your sponsor is on the outside and that can be seen, so that's considered cool, one of the rules. So for example, this Bontrager, you could see how the straps, actually I'm going to show you, I'm going to point it out here, I'm going to put them side by side and I'll show you. So what you're looking at here is, see how the strap right here is on the inside part of the helmet? So that places the strap very close to your head so that your sunglasses can go over the straps. Now on this helmet here, you can see that the straps come out of the outside part of the helmet. So it's not from the inside. So from a design perspective, if you wanted the straps to be closer, you would put the straps in right in through here. But since the straps are, gosh, 10 millimeters or so to the outside, the straps are going to be on the outside of your sunglasses. And so that, if that's a deal breaker for you, then that's the only thing I could think of that's really a problem. So if you have any questions, ask in the comment section down below. If you have a helmet like this, let me know in the comment section what you like and what you don't like, and I'll see you next week.